Hey everyone, welcome back to the Simple Life of Natalie Joe. I'm Natalie. Sorry it's been a while. It's the summertime. Sometimes gets a little crazy for me. I did get some new glasses. Well overdue. But I want to talk about a couple things today. The first, I guess we'll start with the glasses. I get my eye insurance through my work. I pay, I'm not sure what it is per check, but it's something relatively low. I get a free eye exam. I think I get, every year I get an allotment, like a frame allotment of like $200, you know. So if it's over $200, they just take like $200 off or something like that. So the first thing would be, if you are paying for something like eye insurance, dental, I know I'm guilty of this and I need to do better, which I'm trying. So if you're paying for like eye insurance, dental, health insurance, make sure you're getting at least the free stuff. You know, I think that with my health insurance, there's like a free well woman. I don't know what it is. I get a yearly checkup that, you know, that's free. You know, I do get the free, you know, I do have glasses, so I had to pay a little bit out of pocket for the lenses, the copay for the lenses, and and some for the frame since they were over $200. But I did get the free eye exam. You know, dental checkup so often, that's free. I have issues with dentists, but that's a different story. But yeah, so make sure you're getting all that stuff. I'm all about living simple, but you also want to make sure that you're taking advantage of things that you're paying for that are free or save you a lot of money. Because these besides the eye exam, these frames and lenses would have cost me over $700. But with my insurance, I paid a little over $200. So I'm just saying, it's worth it. Especially if you need glasses or contacts or whatever on a daily. And you're paying for it. Get it done. Get it done. I get it. I know it's tough and being an adult is crazy. But get it done. So the next thing is, at Kroger this weekend, I found these, I guess they would be kind of 4th of July-ish-esque, maybe Memorial Day-esque plates for 88 cents. I know the print's kind of small here. But here is the normal price. I doubt you can see that. Right here. $1.49. 88 cents for $1.49. I didn't do the math here. Let me see if I can do that real quick. $1.49, 88 I paid. 1, 14, 13, 12, 6. I saved 61 cents per pack. It's a 12 pack per pack. I got 15 of them. Now, here's my thing. I feel like I've talked about this before. I work from home. My work stuff is in the basement, okay? It's like probably the only real place I had to set up my stuff. My boyfriend works third shift. We were trying to find a place that if I have to make a phone call, I'm not disturbing him all day long, which is fine. I get that. You know, I want to be respectful to him with this new, I guess it's not so new, change when we first came out, and it just kind of stayed where it is. But, so it is what it is. I'm in the basement. It's just what it is. So I tried to keep plates, paper plates, napkins, plastic silverware down in the basement, so I don't leave dishes down here being some weird science experiment because I accidentally keep leaving them down in the basement. So I could just throw these away and be done with it. So my thing is, with all that being said, my thing is, I'm just using these for home. Granted, I could probably keep these for next summer for Memorial Day or 4th of July, or I could keep them for, I don't know if it's really, Labor Day is really stars and red, white, and blue and stars, but potentially I could use them for Memorial Day, but at the same time, I don't care if they're stars. I don't care what the color is. No one else sees it. Unless I tell them. I've told my mom this, but it's like one of those things where who's gonna know unless I tell them? Who's gonna care that I'm using these red, white, and blue star plates in November? No one. No one, because I saved, 61 cents times 15. I'm good at math. I'm decent at math. If I did my math correctly, I saved like a little over $9 on the 15 packs of plates. Now, it's one of those things where I feel like this is one of the ways I save money, because I don't want to spend a whole lot on paper plates, especially if I'm just using them for home. I mean, if I had like a thing to do, something to do that I needed some like disposable plates or whatever, yeah, I'd probably spend a little bit more or try a little bit more to find a good deal. But since I'm just using it at home and no one really sees them, it doesn't really matter to me. But yeah. And then I found a couple weeks ago, I found these plastic forks. These reduced price stickers are from Kroger, the Kroger family stores. 92 cents. It's 24 forks. Just forks. I feel like at least for me, the forks is what I go through the most. $2 normal price right there, $2.19. So that's a pretty good savings. Like I said, it's one of those, I'd rather have stuff like this down in the basement where I can, and technically I think I've heard that you could probably wash them. I don't know if they're dishwasher safe, but you could probably, rinse them off, stuff like that, wipe them off and save them too for the next time. So you can use them kind of more than once, and those I got 9 of those. There wasn't that many of them. But it's one of those things where, like I said, I use them for, down in the basement. I could use them for other things too. These are just clear. I don't know if you can really tell, but they're clear. They don't really have any theming. They're not a color or anything like that, but they're clear. I could use them if I needed to. I could use those for anything besides down here too. So I can, multiple functions. I, probably use them down here fine. But that's the good deals that I found. But the next thing is, it's kind of near the end of July. Summer's kind of wrapping up. We still got some summer left. So go do your things, go do your fun, go do your pools, go do whatever. But also think about back to school. Now, I do have some cashback apps. I don't know what you want to call them, rebate apps. I get for buying sometimes certain things, receipts, whatever. I get points or cash back. I do Ibotta, which I get cash back for things. Let me see if I can find a few things here. They had recently cashback offers on Expo markers, highlighters. This isn't really back to school, but I'll show you. They had some Revlon nail tool things. I think Papermate. Well, let me just start or go back to the Sharpie. It was Sharpie marker, highlighters or pens included in the cashback offer. And then they had Papermate and I think another pen type, which is fine. But I went out of town last week, or this past week, and I gave some school supplies to my sister for my nephews, so not that she can't not afford them. It was just, I already had them, I already spent the money on them, might as well help her out a little bit, and say, hey, here's some school supplies, whatever. I already got them. I'm gonna give some to my boyfriend's daughter. Let her pick out whatever she wants, whatever she would like. And then I'm a part of a free, freer trade Facebook group for my area. In your area, just put in like buy, sell, trade or something in your city, or free in your city or something like that, and you can find it. So what I think I'm going to do is whatever I don't keep and whatever she doesn't want, I'm going to be like, hey, teachers, families in need, if you need these school supplies, let me know and you can come get them. I don't mind helping out teachers. I know that they have a very important job. They shouldn't, they have to spend, at least here in the U.S., I'm not sure where you're located, a lot of times they have to spend their own money on school supplies and stuff like that, which I don't think is fair. So if I can help them out a little bit by buying some markers, some pens, some Expo markers, some highlighters to keep in their classroom, I'm okay with that. Even though my tax dollars should be paying for more school supplies, but it is what it is, and I don't mind helping out. So, but even if they say, hey, why don't you just drop them off at your school? I thought about that, and I might call them and be like, hey, can I drop these off? What, you know what I mean? For the teachers. But that leads into my next point. A lot of states do this. My state, I live in Ohio. I live in the greater Dayton area. Kind of southwest corner of the state, kind of. Just in case you didn't know where the Dayton area was. I'm maybe an hour from Cincinnati in the Kentucky border. Roughly there. So I don't know if you want to call it the southwest corner or the west side of the state, whatever. So Ohio does this, tax-free weekend. I did look this up. You can type in your state. I typed in Ohio tax-free weekend 2023 and it popped up. But it'll give you all the details. There was a website that had all the states listed. But I want to focus on Ohio because I live in Ohio, but your state might do things differently. It might be different amounts. I might include different things. Just be aware. Please look it up. Please do your research. But my weekend is August 4th through the 6th, which is coming up. And it's on clothing, $75 and under, school supplies, $20 and under. You don't pay the state. You don't pay the sales tax, which is fine, which is good if you're teachers, if you're school administration and you pick up stuff, if you're a principal or a vice principal and you're trying to be nice to your teachers and buy so much school supplies for the school, for your teachers, be like, hey, we have extra, come get what you need, during the school year. Which I would greatly appreciate the school admin administration doing that. Even if it's out of your own pocket, because teachers have a great job. they have a very important job. Something that I don't know if I could do. People say I'd be good at teaching, but I don't know if I could do it. So I probably could, but I don't know. But especially for people that need a lot of school supplies. Parents that have multiple kids. This is a good way to stock up. Stock up and get a lot of your school supplies for your kids, families, classrooms, schools, whatever. So I have heard, at least in Ohio, I think diapers might be included. But like I said, please do your own research. This is, the diapers is a guess. I have heard that they were included in the past. The website didn't include that I saw, but that doesn't mean it's not included. So like I said, please, please, please do your own research on this. Like I said, when I typed in Ohio tax-free weekend 2023 in Google, there was a website that had everything, a website pop up that had all the states listed, the weekend, and what they include. But like I said, it might not be an inclusive list. So please do your own research. Please make sure you know what's included. Tissues aren't included. Which, I mean, and I also, as a consumer, as we're all consumers, as someone that, I kind of need school supplies and office supplies, so I did kind of stock up beforehand because of the deals. But like I said, I didn't really need a set list. So, but also, I want you to be informed and do your own research as a consumer. Also, please be aware that not every retailer has the same things included on the tax-free weekend. I worked at a retail drugstore. I think drugstore plus they had, a retail store side to it. Like the one with the 3 letters, the one that starts with a W, the one that's like 2 words, that starts in the R, think those. When I worked there, we only did school supplies. It was only school supplies. I'm not sure if diapers were included because I don't really remember, but I just remember the main thing being the school supplies. So please be informed. Please, if you're in any store that weekend that you have the tax-free weekend and you're not sure what they include, just ask. They probably know, or they can ask someone and figure it out for you. And if you work in a store or a retailer that participates in this weekend, no matter where you live, ask, before your shift starts, or, ask a manager or supervisor, be like, hey, I know this weekend is this weekend. Do you know what's included? Or can you check and see what's included for me? So I know what's included when people ask, or you can inform people when they ask. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like, I want people to be informed. I want people to know that it's okay to ask. It's okay to, if you're working there, be like, I'm not sure, let me find out for you. I can check. Just like I said, I, as a consumer, and all of you are to an extent consumers, you have to buy things. We all have to buy certain things. I am a minimalist, so as a minimalist, I still need to buy certain things like toilet paper, food, gas for my car, car insurance. I still need to buy things. And I want to get the best deal for my money when I do need to buy things. But yeah, so just like I said, please be informed. Please don't be upset if you ask someone a question and they don't know, or they say, no, we're not doing it. Just be like, okay, thank you, and move on. If you don't want to shop there, don't shop there. They probably understand. When I worked retail, I understood. I got it. So, like I said, please be informed. Please do your own research, like I said, and do what makes the most sense financially for yourself. But yeah, so that's all I have for you today. Like I said, I know the summer's been kind of crazy for me. I feel like it's probably been a little crazy for you guys too. So I get it. You have, things to do, things to do, vacations. But I also want to leave you with one last tip. I know that not everyone has vacation time. Where was I going with this? But if you have vacation time and kids or whatever, or even if you don't have kids, take a day or two to yourself, for your family. Go somewhere. Go, even if it's like, go do something. I don't know, like, go to a beach. Go to an amusement park for the day. Just spend an extra day with your kids. Even if it's something small, just because I feel like sometimes as Americans, we don't take as much time off as we should. Recharge your batteries, recharge your family, spend more time with your kids. Do something. They have the time. If they have the time, go do something fun. Whatever it is. All right, guys, I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next time.